Hi, how you doing? Welcome to Shabazz. My name is head football coach Tyrone. I am from here in Newark, New Jersey. I went to Delaware State University, graduated from there. Also coached at Delaware State University as well. After that, I transpired back home to East Orange Campus High School. Coaching at East Orange Campus High School led me to Weequahic High School, where we won a state championship undefeated season in 2016. And then I became the new head coach at Patterson Eastside. Now I'm back where I belong in the bricks, here at Malcolm X Shabazz. Shabazz High School has a rich tradition of winning. Before the Grant era, my father was a coach here as well for over 30-something years. And this is, my whole family is from this high school. I have so much respect for this high school. When the job opened up, I heard about it and I applied. I never knew that a day in my life would come that I'd be living the dream of being a head football coach here. But you know, things open up and we always talk about being the required and not the preferred. So that's one thing I always tell everybody, always try to be the preferred and not the required. Anytime working with any team, you gotta understand that it's a transition. I'm not Coach Grant. Some things I don't do Coach Grant right. I have to do them my way. And that's that. So some kids, you have to win over the kids. And once you win the kids over and you get your program in, they start buying into what you do, then they clearly understand. Right now, the kids that I have right now they still under Grant tenure. And I'm just exiting them out, make sure they got and getting them guys to college. The main thing we focus on here right now is creating an attitude for the climate and culture of the city, of the town, of the Southwood, because we believe that it's all one. And that's what we're trying to do, keep everything as all one under Malcolm X Shabazz. I'm back here in this conference, in this Group 1 conference, North Jersey Super Conference. The great thing about playing Glen Ridge, that we knew we was better than them. We understand that. We struggled in the beginning. It's a new thing. And once you have a new system, sometimes as football coaches, we always feel as though we never have enough time. So I felt as though we never have enough time to our game, and we just got to play and just get through it. The difference between Glen Ridge and Westside was a little bit more tougher. I said they a little bit more physical than us. They came out physical. And in this game, if you're not physical and you're not ready to play, you will get exposed. And I have to tell my players that all the time. Hide your emotions, but play hard and play fast. So that's the difference. You know, Glen Ridge was kind of like how we was, but Westside came out with emotion. You got to understand. Last year, Shabazz killed Westside. And when you do that, those kids live with that. And they took that into the offseason and they worked hard to come back just for that game. I don't even think they care about their season. They beat Shabazz, that's like their Super Bowl win to them. So I have to tell my kids now that you have to live up to a standard, a winning standard here. And right now, you have to adjust everything you're doing to practice harder, to make sure you understand your detail, to make sure you understand the attitude, make sure you're doing the classwork, and make sure you're just being a proper student athlete first. It all becomes with team chemistry. These guys gotta wanna be friends with each other. And I was talking to them about that earlier. Good football teams, they are best friends. They hang out with each other, they eat with each other, they talk to each other all day. And that's what every good football team I was a part of, those guys was real friends. And once you become real friends with each other, the championships and all that will roll in. Everybody feel the same about Malcolm X Shabazz. They knew that they was on the down year. They want to beat them. They want to beat them. Hoboken, the same thing. They want to beat us. Why? Because Shabazz beat them bad last year. So when you live up to those kind of standards, the players behind them have to understand the work ethic you have to put in to those guys that exit out, the seniors that exit out of here. So the game plan this week is just to play tough, play physical. We had a physical 2 weeks of practice. Practice has been dogfights. We are making sure that we're being more physical at the point of attack. And that's our goal, is to be more physical to Hoboken, limit our mistakes, and play football. We will prevail, I tell you that right now. We're not gonna lay back on our backs. One thing I keep telling them, hey, you get knocked down, but you gotta stand back on your feet and fight back. So tomorrow night, I'm expecting my guys to go to war and fight back. And we have to respond back to that loss. Somebody has to pay for it. And right now, our next opponent up, and we just talk about brick by brick, which is team by team. Do not overlook anybody no more. And just go like that.